Amy with AJ's Vintage Designs and Fashion Toppings here, and I want to show you a really cool product. It's called WoodUbend. Exactly. Wood you bend. You bend it. It is a wood composite. It's a wood applique. They come in tons of different designs, but the really cool thing is about these is that, you know, when you go to the hardware store and you buy an applique, it's wood, you bend it slightly and it snaps. Well, these are bendable. You heat them up. I don't know if you can see my little pancake griddle here. I have a pancake griddle here. I have it set on low, 200 degrees, and it's just keeping them warm. But I want to show you, when you heat them up, look at that. You can bend them. So you can put these hard wood appliques bend. So you can put them around corners. You can put them on, you can cut them. I'm gonna be putting a bunch of them on this piece of furniture. And I'm gonna show you what a difference it makes. So as you can see, it's pretty boring. I'm gonna put one right here. Let me start off with that one first. Okay, so I have this one, which I painted, and I'm gonna cut it in half. And I'm just gonna take my little rotary blade. You can take a scissors, you can take a cutting knife, you can take whatever you want. I'm just gonna use my little rotary blade here, and I'm gonna cut this in half. Let me show you how easy it is. Since it's warm, look at that. I cut it in half, and now I have two pieces. I'm gonna be putting one on this side, right there, and I'm gonna put one on the other side. So I thought that was kind of cool. And like I said, I painted these. Originally, they are a wood color. See that? So that one I just added a couple little colors on of blue, vintage duck egg blue, and a cream. And how you apply them is simply, you just use wood glue. I'm gonna be using Tightbond. You can use any good quality wood glue. I'm gonna pour some in a bowl. It's just easier to do it that way because my nozzle keeps getting stuck. Okay, so all you have to do is, because they're warm, you just apply wood glue to the back. I'm using my finger so I can make sure I get it everywhere. You can use a paintbrush, you can use a Q-tip, you can use however you want to apply it, but you want to make sure you get it all over so that every part of it is going to stick to your surface. Now, I did paint this bench in chalk paint. I used Dixie Belle's chalk paint. These are the colors Vintage Duck Egg, Burlap, and I have just a tiny little highlight of Buttercream, but the primary colors are Vintage Duck Egg and Burlap because that's what matches the fabric that I bought. This is a bench that's going to the end of my bed, but I reupholstered the bench. I'll put a before picture in, so it's definitely going to give it a new update. Okay, I've got glue everywhere. Okay, now I need to center this. Put it back on my griddle. I need to make sure it's centered. So I've got my little handy dandy sewing tape measure. Don't want to get the glue. My sewing tape measure. And it's 34.5 inches. So I take 34.5. I fold my tape measure in half. That's how I always get the midpoint without having to do any math. And the midpoint is 17.25. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure this is centered at 17.25. Okay, right there. Okay, now I'm gonna place my WoodUbend right there. Make sure I get it right up to the top. Make sure it's straight. And press it in. Look at how easy that is. I'm gonna zoom you in. Now, if I had a curved surface and it wasn't laying flat, I would use a heat gun. This is just a cheap embossing gun I got at Michael's. You can use a blow dryer on high heat, and you can just slightly heat it up. Doesn't take much. And it softens it, and it allows you to form this to any surface, any shape of surface. I do these, and I'll insert some pictures at the end, so you need to stick around to the end. I'll insert some pictures at the end of, like, I've made earrings with these. I've decorated cheap glass vases where I've gotten flowers from. Now, if you have glue that's spilling out, I just take a paintbrush and clean that up. The glue will dry clear, but you still want to keep it kind of neat. So getting that glue, any glue that's squished out, using a paintbrush. And I think I got it all. See, doesn't that look cute right there? Makes such a difference. Let me zoom you back out. Let's go to another section. Now on this corner here, it's kind of boring once again, so I'm gonna add another one there. And it's gonna kind of match, but I have a little bit of highlighting on it. So I'm gonna decide which direction I want this to go this direction. So I'm gonna put that right there. Same process, I have these sitting on the griddle. All I need to do is put the glue on. Put the glue on the back. Even if when I did this on glass, I also use wood glue because this is a wood composite. So whatever surface you're gonna wanna glue it to, you're gonna wanna make sure you're using the wood glue. You don't wanna use hot glue, you don't wanna use E6000, you need to use wood glue. Okay, so it's still warm. And I got glue on my fingers, that's okay. And I wanna place it right in the center. And it's still warm, so it's gonna form right to my surface. There's gonna be no gaps. So if your furniture is slightly warped, no problem, because when you heat these up, they will form to whatever your surface looks like. So you just hold it there. As soon as that's cool, that'll be stuck on there. Okay, there we go. There's another one. Okay, this one might be a little bit more visible for you because I'm using a lighter color. And it's still warm, so it's gonna be bendable. They do harden back up. Once they've cooled, you can't move them or bend them because they will break. You have to have them warm in order to bend them. It's just how they work. Okay. Now I gotta look over at that one. And voila. Okay, so I've added the one here, the one here, the one here, and I'm gonna put some on the top, and I'm gonna bring you in closer so that you can see that. Okay, now let's do this top up here. Let's add some character to that. And with this one, I am going to be doing these little trim molds. And I'm gonna put some glue on the back, and I'm gonna place it right up against this edge. And this is a curved surface. This is curved, but I'm able to push it down, and it's gonna mold right to my, even if you don't have a full 90-degree angle, you can push these because they are bendable and make it fit to your uneven surface. Now I do need to heat that up a little bit again. Since this isn't a flat surface, I need to heat it again. Once it cools down, it's less bendable, so I need to heat it up again. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool off. Hold it into place. Now the one thing with the heat gun is that you want to make sure that you don't hold it in one spot for too long because you don't want it to heat up and bubble your paint. So, since I'm forming it around a curve, this is a curve right here. I just need to hold it till it cools down. Okay. And there we go. I know it's hard to see because I'm doing light colors on light colors, but I will take pictures close up so that you'll be able to see what it looks like close up. Okay. And if you're on a really curved surface and you don't want to sit there and hold it, you can put some painter's tape down. Okay. Let's put this other one on here because look at how bendable they are. See how bendable they are when they're hot? Okay, I'm being generous with my glue. Now put it on the same way, line it up. And once again, I'll have to heat it to go around the curve. I'll clean up all the excess glue. Okay, I'm gonna heat it up. Okay, press it. While it's soft, press it into place and just hold it and let it cool. I'll zoom in and take pictures and show you close up. Okay, well, I'm done. I put my WoodUbend on. It was quick and easy. All these beautiful carvings now are decorating my piece up a little bit. I'll take some pictures so that you can see them close up. But I've been using these for a long time and I just never talk about them on my YouTube channel. And while I was doing this project, I was just like, well, why haven't I shared this? So I wanted to share this with you because I use these on, I'll insert pictures at the end. Like I said, I've used them on glass vases. I've made earrings out of them. I decorate my jewelry boxes to update my jewelry boxes. And I love to update furniture, adding that carved, detailed look. And it's just using these WoodUbends. Simple as that. I get mine actually through Dixie Belle Paints, and I'll have a link down below. It's my affiliate link with Dixie Belle. They do sell the WoodUbend, and then I'll also give you their Facebook page so you can follow along. They do a lot of fun videos showing you all the different ways to use these WoodUbends. And they do come from the UK, but like I said, you can get them through Dixie Belle on their website as well, and I'll put my link down below. But there we go. This is the one I really think makes a difference. So I can't wait to take a close-up picture for you. But this is just quick and easy. Just thought I'd share this with you in case you've never heard of WoodUbend, or in case you have that piece of furniture at home that is very plain, but you don't want to get rid of it, but you're looking for a way to dress it up. This is your answer, WoodUbend. Okay, and don't forget to click on subscribe and click on that little bell so you're notified every time I put up a new video. I do a little bit of everything on my channel. I do sewing, crafting, and painting, a lot of furniture rehab as well. So you wanna make sure you click on that bell. That way, if something that you're interested in or that you wanna do to something around your house, you can check through my videos. I might have it. Okay, well until next time, I'm Amy with AJ's Vintage Designs, and I hope you have a great day.